Shoe came off. Oh, okay, that one's for like the foot boys out there.
Yikes! I never expected those PubSec agents to come so fast. What kind of joke is that?
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining me once again for another gameplay of Zenless Zone Zero. Today I'm going to go ahead and tackle Grace's agent story, and I think that's the second to last one for me. The only other one I think I haven't done yet, this is Rena's. I've done that one. I've done Soldier 11, I've done Nekomiya. That's Grace's. That was Kaleda's, which I've done, and Lycon's, which I've done. So I only have 2 more of these to do until they release new ones. So let's go ahead and take a look at Grace's. I've been saving Grace's and Rena's because they're 2 of my favorite characters so far. I was before I go into this, let me just say this. I was kind of disappointed by Kaleda's. So I hope that Grace's doesn't have the same issue because I think my expectations might have been a little bit too high going into Kaleda's. Like I thought it was going to continue telling us more about her background, but it was like a completely self-contained story, and I probably should have said this in the video that I did for the Kaleda's for this agent story, but like it didn't even have a hype cutscene in it. I just realized that when I was editing it the other day. Like it didn't even have like a hype action cutscene like most of them do. It just had like 2 still image montages. So I don't know, maybe that was one of the first ones they did, and it kind of dragged with like the 2 exploration, hollow explorations. So hopefully Grace's is better. So hers is called the Iron Witch. Oh, wonder why. Hold on. Let me just like get a shot of that. Boom. Okay. So hers doesn't have, I've noticed it doesn't have like that ticker tape thing like Kaleda's did. Kaleda's had like a little ticker tape kind of with like a tagline for it. This one doesn't. It recommends electricity, ether, and ice, which I have. So let's go ahead and start part 1 of the Iron Witch. Here we go. I was about to say something like, what rhymes with witch? Okay, here we go. One day, Fairy suddenly reports an email from Grace, the head technician at Belobog Industries. The email is about an important commission that requires Phaethon's help. From the tone of Grace's message, it sounds quite urgent. Later, at the entrance of the Brant Street construction site... Hello there. This area is currently under construction. Only staff members can enter. I'm here for Grace. I'm a staff member. You're looking for Grace? I don't think I've been told that there are guests coming today. Just a moment, let me contact her. The calm bear worker turns to face the construction site and takes a deep breath, then... Grace! Are you expecting any guests? At that moment, a familiar figure quickly approached the gate. Oh, there she is. Open the door. Oh, and I remember who this person looks like. This is an important partner of Belobog. If you ever see her in the future, you can just let her in. Hey, you're finally here. I'm sorry, but I need to take this call. I'll be waiting for you on the high rack. Okay. Man, what about her rack? Jeez. Alright, Grace leaves the entrance in a hurry. The guard bearer opened the door respectfully and gestured to welcome her. Alright. Let's go up to the rack. See what's going on with Grace. I wonder if that phone call is going to be related to whatever we're going to be tackling in this agent story. Here we go. Let's see. What is she looking at down there? There are changes to the plan. How about our collaboration plan? Grace seems to be on the phone. Wait in silence. Clear your throat to notify her of your presence. Let's be polite. Let's wait in silence. Not be impatient. Oh, sorry for keeping you waiting. I'll be done soon. New partners? What do you mean? Got it. So we all have to bid for it, right? Sure. Let's keep in touch. Sorry for the wait. It's okay.
Hey, it's been quite a while. Last time we met was when you helped us with our runaway heavy machinery, right?
Yeah, it's been ages. Great to see you again, Grace.
Great to see you again, Grace.
How have you been these days? Isn't it tough working all those commissions? You have to take good care of yourself. No overtime, you hear me?
Grace, when did you become so considerate? Thanks, Grace. You too.
Thanks, Grace. You too.
Oh, actually, every time I see you, I find it incredibly soothing.
Damn, okay.
This might seem a bit out of the blue, but can I please have a hug?
Oh my gosh. Okay, I think Hoyo knew exactly what the players wanted, dude. That is let's just say that I would be in heaven if that happened. Okay. Alright, huh? Hang on, let me get that in the right frame of mind for that. Maybe just a little one. Dude, why? Okay, if I was playing as Wise, would these selections be different? I'm guessing not, but seriously, man. Yeah, I'm always in the right frame of mind for a hug from Grace, man. Oh man, both of these are the wrong answer for me. Okay, let's just say maybe just a little one.
Maybe just a little one.
I guess Belle doesn't want to suffocate to death.
Sorry, I can't help it.
Are they gonna show it? You'll never know if the hug would have been as warm and gentle as you'd imagined. Instead, you get to hear your sibling's familiar voice. Oh man, dude. Okay, they like blue-balled us here. They tricked us, man.
You can open your eyes, Belle. Grace is hugging Eos.
Oh, right. Grace is machine sexual. She only likes machines.
This round little body, these dangly ears. Its hardware's been
dude.
modified, right? It's mechanical inside, but so soft and fluffy at the same time. It's a crime to be so cute. I love it so much.
Man, I wish I was a Bang Boo.
So she was talking to Eos the whole time. No wonder she asked us to bring it. Still the same, always preferring machines to people.
Huh? Oh, the other proxy is here too. Hello there.
What about sex machines, man? Fellas, I'm ready to get up and do my thing. Oh,
Hi, Grace.
just joking.
No offense. Here's a tissue. We'd rather keep Eos's head saliva-free.
Everyone's here then. Let's get down to business. Once you finish discussing the commission details, you can pet it some more.
Let's talk about the details first. You'll get to pet it some more later.
Sorry about that. I let my work habits take over. As for the commission, hey, don't you run away, little
Oh my
one.
gosh. Grace is such a mommy. Alright, seizing its chance, Eos escapes from Grace's arms while she's distracted and races back to its real master.
Happiness is always fleeting. Forget it. Let's get back to the commission then. So that time we dealt with the runaway machinery I mentioned a bit ago, thanks to Phaethon, Belobog eliminated the potential threat to the project. My sweet our president, also got to let go of some emotional baggage. So it was a really positive outcome overall. But if we instead turn our gaze to the company's balance sheet, we've actually suffered heavy losses.
By the way, they misspelled losses right there. It should have 2 S's.
I see. Although Belle managed to get all 3 machines back, that monster showed up out of nowhere and absorbed them all.
Okay, so it looks like this is continuing the main story that we had with Belobog.
Yup. We, ended up losing the 3 machines originally
Aw, man.
allocated to the project. And despite unexpectedly retrieving the prototype, we haven't been able to put it to practical use yet. So, to make up for the loss of those children, Belobog Industries has agreed to cooperate with the industry leader 3 Gates Corp on a small project. We'll provide some technical documents in exchange for some of their heavy machinery
Just a
assets.
small comment on the voice acting. I like how she sounded like a little bit sad in that first sentence. Like, that was really subtle, but, it adds something to it.
And for this commission, we'll also need your support in awakening the prototype's logic core, which contains the data we want to exchange.
What about that call just now?
What about that call just now?
That's someone from 3 Gates saying that another company's also looking to partner up with them. They'll probably end up using the one offering higher technological value. It's no big deal. Anyway, the ins and outs of this commission are all there. We'll go along with your preferred style of cooperation.
Okay.
We're counting on you, Phaethon.
Got it.
You say that with a straight face, but you're already reaching out to pet Eos.
Oh, man. I bet you that third company is going to come into play in this commission, because otherwise, why would they have mentioned them, right? Let's see if we could say anything else to Grace. She's probably just, like, too busy fawning over Eos right now. I'm so jealous of him, man. Yeah, let's cock block him. Here we go. This little one here is so adorable. Can I hold it again? Sure thing, but maybe put your wrench away first. My god. That's kind of suggestive, honestly. Like, put that thing away. Put that long hard object away. Okay, here we go. Let's go on the HDD. What does the HDD even stand for again? I forgot. Hollow Deep Dive System. That's what it is. Alright, looks like we have a commission to do. Story commission. Grace's Frankenstein. Wow, what a title. Alright, so we need electric, ice, and ether. I think I could pull that off. So we get a trial Grace. It's probably better than my current Grace, because my current Grace doesn't have upgraded drive disk and W engine. So I'm going to go ahead with the trial. We need ice and ether. So let's go ahead and get Ellen. Even though none of these people will jive together,
We'll get it done.
at least we have all the right elements. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this isn't too hard. It said level 55, I think, or 58. I don't know, it might have been 55. Let's see here. Oh, this is a lot calmer than I was expecting the music. I mean, really moody. Like deep chill out, you know?
The prototype's logic core is old and uses a ton of energy.
Oh, here we go. It's building up.
So, I've retrofitted this kid with an ether storage battery. I need your help gathering enough energy for it.
Okay.
I'll flag any energy-carrying etheric material. All good? I'm counting on you.
All right, let's go. Okay. Current charge 1 out of 8. Oh.
Whoa! That little guy up ahead!
Uh-oh. Do we have to rescue him or
Is
something?
that child just wandering around in the hollow?
Oh my god. Grace. Is every bamboo her child? Let's see what happened to it.
A small, obsolete transport vehicle has been discovered. The routing information in its core database will be useful in expanding possible exploration paths.
Grace effortlessly retrieves her tools from her belt and begins examining the machinery, soon locating the data storage, loading and synchronizing usable information from the database. Just a moment, please. After some tinkering and adjustments by Grace, the transportation machine that was supposed to be scrapped is now operational once again. As Grace watches the little robot stand up and enters standby mode, a look of satisfaction lights up on her face. Great, now let's get a move on. Eh?
See ya, little guy. May we meet again.
I wonder what would have
Totally
happened
repaired and so easily.
if
Impressive.
we didn't interact with that, or if that, maybe we would have had to anyway. Like it would have forced us to. Okay. Oh god, another thing appeared.
Wow, it just rammed that etheric.
Is it trying to help us?
Seems like the voice lines are getting cut off. I think because my refresh rate is a little bit high. All right, let's see if we can help this guy out first. Oh crap! What the? Oh, it's following me. Okay, okay. This guy can defend himself, I guess. Oh, okay. He beats up the ethereals for us. Got it. All right. So these are the energy boxes. How do I get over here? Charge the heavy machine base. Okay, there we go. There's a charge. Oh, okay. That's the meter at the bottom. Got it.
Ethereal's closing in on it. We gotta stop it.
Okay,
Warning,
so that's
multiple ether signals detected. Likely enemies.
okay. So we got one red one and one gray one. So I'm guessing he's gonna kill the gray one for us. There we go. All right, then maybe we have to help out with this one because it's red. Oh no, he killed it too. Damn. All right.
Is it just me, or is the ground moving?
This is pretty chill so far.
That's a lot of ethereals.
We haven't even had to fight
Be
yet.
careful.
Oh shoot. Oh damn, we're surrounded. Okay, maybe we'll have to fight now. Yeah, let's try to smash all of them. I don't know if that's actually a good idea. It looks like our health is lowering every time we do it, so maybe I should actually be avoiding them. Not trying to kill every single one, you know? Alright, here we go. Let's take this... Well, he's just doing his own thing over there. He's like cleaning up shop over on that side. Okay, I think he mirrors our movement though.
Let's see what else I can use around here.
Okay, my health is really low. It's at like 50% now, so yeah, I should really be like avoiding these guys instead of trying to step on every single
Well
one.
done!
Okay, let me try to get on here. There we go. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go ahead and press this button. Oh shoot.
Energy storage approaching maximum. Nearly there.
Okay. Would it help if I stepped on every single red panel? Would that help? And then it looks like he'll mirror us as we go down to hit that button. He'll hit the other side. Hopefully that blows them all up. Okay, I blew up all those ones. Okay, let's go this way. Can he die? Like, should I actually try to avoid, you know, him mirroring us and like hitting all those ethereals? I don't see a health bar for him, so I'm gonna assume no. Alright, so now we're at 7 of 8. There's just one more charge.
I'm getting corruption warnings on the controller. We'd better work fast, Phaethon.
Okay. Oh,
Wow, that one's powerful.
alright. Damn, I'm only at 50% HP
Wait.
though.
What are you doing, little guy?
Oh, damn, he killed it?
Oh,
Ooh.
thank you. That's the
Strong.
last of the energy.
Alright, there it is. Oh. Yeah, I'm guessing I'm able to fight that thing though
The
once it
energy
wakes up.
collection is almost finished.
Nice. Finally. All charged up.
Warning, abnormal ether reaction
Uh-oh.
detected.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, I can't see what's going on. Zoom out. There we go. Unstable.
Wait! Don't run away!
Oh. Alright. There we
Knew
go.
It wasn't
Nice.
going to be that easy. Move to plan B.
Alright. Not before I get all the observation data, Grace. Please. I don't know what I think of this song. It's like... really moody, like really chill. It's like deep chill out. I don't know if I really wanted this, like, to listen to this kind of music right now. It's kind of like depressing sometimes listening to stuff that's like this chill, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and continue. We got all of the observation data.
keep the enemies at bay while I start a debug.
Got it. We'll do that. Alright, yeah, hopefully this isn't too sloggy, man. And I think this is kind of a suboptimal team. Like, I think I'm supposed to have, like, a Bellabog construction team for this challenge. Like, use Grace with, Actually, are there any Ice Bellabog characters? There's Electric, there's Anton. And she's Electric, too. But we also needed Ether, too, and I don't think there are any Ether Bellabog characters, so maybe I'm wrong. Oh. Oh.
About to get hit.
Oh, okay, let me control it then. So we got 4 remaining waves of ethereal attacks. The heavy machine base is being attacked. So we have to protect it? Okay, we have to protect it. Got it. So this is kind of like monolith defense a little bit. Okay, let's try to get Ellen in here. This is when you charge up... Oh, no, that's Grace. I was going to say, when you charge up Ellen's EX, she has kind of a nice little AoE on like the last step of it, you know? Okay, got a chain attack going. Oh, yeah, GUN is my most built character so far, though. And she's kind of like, you can kind of play lazily as GUN a little bit, because you can just hold down and go into suppressive fire mode, and then you just have to press the EX when she has it built up. Oh, okay. I think that's all of them. Oh no, wait, there's more waves, right? 3 waves. Okay. Oh, these guys, man. 2-legged. They're ugly. Little 2-legged, like frogs or something. Ether frogs. Alright. Let's hit them up with the ult.
No restrictions. Fire it well.
Oh, nice. Alright.
In position.
Okay, I can't, I'm not gonna be looking at chat for a while, because I have skill issues. Let's just put it that way. I need to kind of concentrate for a little bit.
Suppressor K22.
Oh.
Maximum firepower.
I just have to remember to like take walks every now and then and like step out and to touch grass, you know, as the community would say, just to let my eyes rest a little bit, because this game can be pretty harsh on the eyes. Alright, the defenses are still holding strong, but there is no sign of abating from either the invading ethereals or the rampaging heavy machine base.
Be careful. New ethereals keep appearing within the detection range.
Grace, are you done troubleshooting? The ethereals are gonna go on a rampage if you're still taking your time. Let's not like rush her, you know? Let's like let her take her time.
Grace, are you done troubleshooting?
Emergency removal of control permissions is still in progress. Give me a bit more time.
Warning. Ether activity rapidly accelerating. Speculation. A particularly large ethereal unit or a large group of ethereals is approaching. Master, have a guess.
Okay.
Now is not a good time to be joking. Belle, can you convince Grace to get out of here?
Detecting permission ownership.
Oh god.
Processing the switch. Disabling cloud invocation. Matching admin keys. Almost there. Almost.
Okay, come on. Let's buy her some more time. Oh god.
Grace, watch out.
Oh crap. Oh god.
That was the sound of a heavy cannon? Who's attacking?
It might be the other company that she mentioned, you know, the competitors or whatever.
Warning. Unknown individuals approaching.
Oh god. Or is it Hollow Raiders? A fierce hail of bullets hits the helpless enemies who fail to find cover, and with an almighty cracking sound suppresses and drives away all ethereals present.
Is this a modded Guardian Mark II tactical mech?
And of course she's swooning over this tactical mech that's shooting at us.
Oh wow, you can tell it's modded with just one look. Seems like you're not completely off your game, Grace Howard.
Oh, she knows her?
The ethereals won't stay subdued for long. Let's talk outside the hollow.
I like her name, by the way. Smart looking woman. Like, what looks so smart about her? Isn't that kind of like discriminatory or something? Is it because she has goggles on? Alright. What do we get? Okay, nice. We S-ranked that one. A short while later, in a safety zone out of the hollow...
Hollow evacuation successful. Are you alright?
We're fine. Aeos was the real star. I'm fine. What about you, Grace?
I'm good, but what about Grace? Is she alright?
There she is.
Despite a few hiccups, the troubleshooting is all done. Fiddling around with machines while surrounded by monsters.
good to see that your morbid determination has never changed.
Oh, right. I haven't thanked you yet. Thank you so much for reaching out to help despite all that danger.
Thanking people. Huh, that's a marked improvement.
Is this Grace's, like, ex-girlfriend or something? Actually, no, we know Grace is only into machines, right? So
I've seen others similar to you, but you're truly one of a kind.
Finally, a compliment from you? Better late than ever, I guess.
maybe an ex-coworker or something?
The more I look at you,
Oh, God.
the more beautiful your curves are. And the sheer power you contain.
Okay, I think Grace is actually looking at like a Bang Boo or something, not the smart-looking woman.
Wait up.
Or the mecha.
Flattery's one thing, but I think you've gone a little too far.
Yeah, Grace would never say that about a human.
I think I know what's going to happen next.
This may be weird, but can I please pet you?
Oh my gosh.
What the? Are you crazy? How could you ask something so rude? I mean, just a handshake would have been fine, but...
Dude, she's not talking to you. I bet you she has like, there's like a Bang Boo next to her or something.
I'm sorry, I just can't help it.
Just hang on. Let me get mentally prepared for that.
The young stranger waves her hands and closes her eyes in a panic, steeling herself for what's coming. But Grace passes her like nothing and goes directly to the legs of her tactical mech. Yeah, that was kind of predictable.
Oh my, does this coating give additional insulation to the hull? Oh, and I bet the power supply inside is being upgraded too, right? I can hear it just humming with power, grunting. I love it!
Oh my god.
It appears our savior is paralyzed. If I'm not mistaken, she's also shivering? Her face looks so red. Belle, should we go comfort her?
Comfort her. By the way, I think it's interesting that they put ... for the voice line. Like, I wonder, like, in the script for the voice actor, what it said, like, how they ad-libbed that.
Oh, I thought you changed at least a little bit, but I was majorly wrong.
Okay, we don't even know how this woman knows Grace yet. Are they ever gonna get to that?
You're still infatuated with machines and ignoring people around you. The frosty cold Iron Witch, Grace Howard.
So that's where the title of this agent story comes from. So she's cold towards humans. That's why she's known as the Iron Witch.
You're this kid's mechanic? Pleased to meet you. Your child is really powerful.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh, shut up. We've known each other for ages. It's just you never took me seriously because of your twisted values.
Huh? We know each other.
Oh my goodness.
But I can hardly remember seeing such a cool modded guardian mech like this before. Could you help refresh my memory?
Okay, here we go.
I am talking about me. Let go of my work, you mecha addict.
Oh my god. Don't you mean Iron Witch? You know, I kind of empathize.
Don't you mean Iron Witch?
Sorry, habits of the trade. Could you please tell me your name? Oh, or tell me about this kid's corpus data.
As expected, you really don't remember me. That's fine.
Oh my
I'll just have to mercilessly beat you in a tech battle.
What is a tech battle?
Beat me in a tech battle? Oh, you're the second technological partner 3 Gates mentioned, right?
Yes, I, Betty Brenda, am your opponent.
Okay, Betty Brenda.
And I will beat you in this bid. It'll be a total humiliation for you and Bellabog.
Okay, as I predicted earlier, yeah, they wouldn't have showed that phone call if they weren't foreshadowing that other organization was gonna get involved somehow in the story. Alright, later, Branch Street construction site, you got Eos back. We made it back, safe and sound. Thanks to your guidance, the kid is now calmed down. That rhymes. Is the mechanic okay? I think she's okay. I didn't see any injuries. I'm asking if you're okay with her. Didn't she say she's your rival in the bidding process? And she seems to know you? Who knows? I can't remember much of it. Compared to her, I'm more concerned about my kid's logic core. If the awakening in the hollow went well, I should be able to extract data from the logic core now. Let's call it a day. You can take Eos home. I'll examine the hull when I get back. I'll get in touch with you guys if I have any updates or need your help again. See you, Grace. Remember to investigate that mechanic. Alright, Grace's gaze returns to the machine that the moment she says goodbye. Oh. Alright, so I'm guessing we have to head back to the video store. But first, let's see if Grace has anything else to say here. You've been through a lot, my darling. Let's go home. I'll give you a thorough checkup when we get home. Cool, alright. Let's head back and talk to Wise for a little debriefing. That I'm guessing it will say that's the end of part 1. Let's go ahead back. See what's going on back home. Oh, text message. AO Symposium. Thanks so much for your help. Speaking of which, the mechanic who came to our aid in that crucial moment, I think her name was Betty. Do you remember her? Oh yeah, I was just digging around and saw the name Betty Brenda on the roster at Roos Institute of Technology. She's in the same year as me. Schoolmates, huh? It's normal at a school that size not to remember everyone. I found a group photo of my research team and realized she was actually my classmate. Classmates? Then you must have been close, otherwise you'd remember. I looked up the research log from my grad project and found out she was actually on my research team. The same team? Then I checked the institute's dormitory records and discovered we lived in the same dorm the whole time. You really messed up, Grace. Repent. I actually forgot that AO Symposium is Grace. This is your fault, Grace. Putting aside the fact that you were schoolmates, you were classmates and even dorm mates, you shouldn't forget them. Put yourself in her shoes. It's completely understandable for Betty to be upset, even angry. Sigh, so you think it's my fault too? Sweet Pea said the same. It couldn't be helped. Roos Institute of Technology is the holy land of mechanical engineering, with thousands of fascinating mechanical prototypes in there. I didn't even have enough time to get to know all the kids there. How could I have any energy left over for socializing? Anyway, I'll apologize to Betty next time I see her. Okay. Alright. Is that it for part 1, or I'm guessing we have to talk to Wise? Usually we have to talk to Wise first to progress. Where is he? Ah, he's like standing in the corner. Alright, Wise, what's up? I thought Grace's current obsession with machinery was extreme. Little did I know, she used to be even crazier about them. Her former classmate has turned her into her rival. That's awkward. I hope we never need to experience things like that. Grace is special. Indeed, her extreme obsession surely contributes to her extraordinary accomplishments. She's already the tech director of Belobog Industries at such a young age. How old is Grace? I'm guessing like late 20s, but like given like anime ages, she might be like even younger. She's indeed a genius mechanic. Her commission isn't over yet. Let's work with her when she's made progress in her research. In the meantime, we can attend to other matters first. Take a break. Alright. Yeah, I said this in one of my other videos. I don't remember which one yet. But like, this is kind of how I feel about Anton too, and maybe like the Belobog characters in general. Other than like Kaleda and Ben. Like, I feel like with Grace and Anton, they're kind of like shallow and superficial so far, as the characterization so far. Hopefully we get like deeper here in Grace's story. Hopefully we get to like penetrate a little bit. Okay, pause, but hopefully we get to penetrate down to like the real person, because I feel like with Anton and Grace so far, like the characterization we've gotten is just kind of like anime tropes, you know what I mean? Like they're just anime archetypes, and they're just really playing it up in like, you know, even in the trust events, like I maxed out Anton, and like I feel like I never got past like the, you know, like the come on bro, hey bro, you know what's up dude, like, you know, I never got past the broy state, like that broy surface layer of him, you know what I mean? Like he just keeps that shit going on, and we never really get to know Anton as a person. So I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'm asking for too much, but we're gonna go ahead and move on to part 2. Immersive storytelling. Let's go. One day, after accepting Grace's commission in the parking lot of the Random Play video store on 6th Street, Janice Quarter, New Eridu, today is the day for an important family event, repairing the business car. In truth, only one of the siblings is actually repairing, while the other is resting. I don't know what I think of them constantly, like, always having to say, like, the exact location like that. I'm thinking that's, like, a translation and localization issue. I almost feel like there's a better way to do that than to constantly repeat it, you know, whenever they pop up this black screen for the storytelling. Alright, Fairy. Attention, you have received an email from Grace Howard, the head technician at Belobog Industries. AI, pausing the music for car repairs to broadcast the content of the email. Ahem. Wise, Belle, this is Grace. Are you two free by any chance? I've already extracted enough data from the logic core. We're now ready for the next phase. I need your help with something, but this time it's kind of special. I don't need Phaethon to make an appearance, just you two. If you're free, we can meet up at the old spot, Branch Street construction site. Email ends. Drafting reply. I think I'll pass. Today is an important day. We need to repair a car. See you next time. Please say send if you wish to send this reply. No, Fairy, we need to meet with her, dude. Don't send. Let's go to Branch Street construction site. Fairy, always trolling us, man. Later, the siblings arrive at Branch Street construction site without incident. Alrighty. You arrive at the destination. The large mech emits a low thrum. As if in anticipation of guests arriving, a familiar figure in overalls greets you with a smile.
Hello, you two. You're quick. What about the little one?
We didn't bring him because we're not heading into any hollows. We didn't bring him because we don't want him to be harassed by weirdos. That's kind of mean, man, but let's just see what happens if we say that. If, like, she'll catch the hint.
Well, we didn't bring Eos because we don't want it to be harassed by weirdos.
What? There are weirdos trying to harass Eos? Who is it? Tell me and I'll teach them a lesson.
What if we tell her it is her that we're talking about?
So
Oh,
Grace
man.
really doesn't think she's doing anything wrong.
Nope, she just thinks she's being a loving machine mommy. The large machine next to her steps back and forth to one side, seemingly restless.
Good kid. Don't worry. These two aren't the bad guys.
The logic core that was awakened last time. Have you tried booting it up? Any issues?
Don't worry. It's only partially booted for now. After the last troubleshooting session, I've managed to fully filter out the data and divert control of basic functions away from the dangerous infected data. Now I just have to wipe any sensitive data left behind regarding the prototype, and it'll be ready for the delivery to 3 gates.
Alright. Barry, can you help with clearing the sensitive data?
Barry, can you help with clearing the sensitive data?
Negative. All logic cores that pass the forbidden fruit test, i.e., the core systems of AI-enabled machinery, are incompatible with my protocols. Forced intervention can have unforeseen consequences. Also, I prefer not to interact with ether-corrupted data.
It's rare to see her retreat from a request like this. Fairy, why would you refuse to access data corrupted by ether?
I've prepared 10 disgusting metaphors to explain it to you. Which would you like to hear first?
Oh my gosh.
Note, human tolerance is limited to about 10 on the disgust scale.
Wow.
What's the score of the least disgusting one?
11.
I'll pass. How about we get back to the commission?
How about we get back to the commission?
This commission doesn't require your faith in disguise. You two alone can handle it. I'm gonna debug this kid's cognitive command system. Only a few basic protocols are needed to set up a link between commands and its behavior. Put simply, I'll issue commands like go left, go right, touch this, touch that, and you'll need to follow my instructions in front of it so that it understands the connection between the commands and the actions. Once cognition is established, act out the commands from the kid to help solidify it.
Okay.
It's like teaching a toddler how to crawl
Oh my
or stand
gosh.
up. Got it?
Got
I'll
it.
run some system tests on this baby first. Just let me know when you're ready to go.
Okay. Step 1 for cognitive tuning is to calibrate command functions for this child to make sure he's receiving accurate commands. Basically, all you have to do is touch either a wooden box or a metal bucket and it'll recognize the item, then send the corresponding signal back to my control terminal. The child agreed to return a red signal when a box is detected and a green signal for a bucket. That's even more straightforward than I thought. That's quite simple. You know, the most complicated systems often start with the simplest intentions. Now your turn. Just touch the box or the bucket. Eh? Should we go box or bucket here? Let's go with the box. This wooden box is built like a tank, typical Bellabog heavy industry style. Box. The signal should be... Oh god, I already forgot, dude. And she literally just told me, oh my gosh. Red. Correct. Okay. I thought I would have to predict it or something. That's my good kid. Alright, and here's the iron bucket. A tall steel bucket that feels thick and sturdy to the touch. Bucket, so the signal should be green. Green, exactly. Great work, my child. Oh my gosh. Initial calibration is complete. It's a great start, but today's class isn't over yet. It's now time for some basic testing of the logic function. Just follow the sequence we agreed on. Red, green, red, red, green. What kind of strange thing is that? Now you've got to touch the box or bucket in a certain order so the kid can tell you if you're following the rules. Signal recognition, forming cognition, building rules, and executing judgment. That's the red, green deal. Okay? Your turn, proxy. Red, green. Okay? So this is red. This is green. And then we're gonna do red, green, right? Red, and then green. Red, green. That's right. Completely correct. Okay. After running a series of commands, Grace finally announces that the cognition system has been successfully calibrated.
Great job! Well done! The cognitive commands have been recorded with precision. My only regret is that my little cutie Eos couldn't make it here today. The whole point of setting up this scheduled maintenance was an excuse to see that roly-poly kiddo running around.
You made it quite obvious. No wonder you bossed me around all day.
Grace, you've made that quite obvious.
All right, the controls have been sufficiently calibrated. Now I'll perform a full reboot to test the effects.
A full reboot, huh? Hope it's not going to lose control again.
No problem. I'm fully prepared. I've dismissed all the onlookers and kept the kids' fuel to a minimum. And Bellabog Industries has updated their health insurance recently. You have accident coverage, right?
Oh gosh.
Why am I not feeling reassured? You seem fully prepared for things to go wrong.
Don't worry, I'm a professional technician and I've got everything under control. Let's get started.
Alright. Grace taps the control panel a few times and the heavy machine base blurts out a complex string of electronic sounds before sitting up in a more upright position.
Very well. The control system permissions are operational. Let's start the first cognitive command test. Go 5 meters forward. Command unfulfilled. Repeating command. Go 5 meters forward.
The mech remains standing still.
That's strange. Why isn't it following my commands? Unless it really is broken?
Oh my gosh.
Danger! Belle, get behind me!
Oh crap.
The battery in my control panel is dead. No wonder this kid's been so quiet. It wasn't ignoring my commands. It couldn't receive them. False alarm.
Oh lord.
I propose that we ban Grace from ever touching Eos again.
Agreed. Agreed. And all the other Bang Boo at home.
Agreed. And all the other Bang Boo at home.
I need to get a backup power supply. Keep an eye on this kid for me, would ya? Its cognition systems are still fragile, so don't provoke it. And don't let anyone get close to it.
Oh my gosh.
Including
Grace.
yourselves.
Okay.
I have to get back to the store for a moment. Be careful, okay,
Come
Belle?
on, why is he ditching us right now? Soon, the only thing that can be heard around is the low thrum of the heavy machine base running. Oh lord. Test site is a mess. Let's help Grace tidy things up while we're there. Eh? Alright, let's go ahead and help Grace tidy up the construction site here. So at the wooden box sure is sturdy and looks pretty heavy. Moving it turns out to be a workout. Move the box. After some effort, they are successfully moved. Okay, we got the iron bucket. Moving this bucket is even more challenging. Why don't you put it on its side and roll it? Move the bucket. Eh? It's a bit harder than you expected. You need to include more physical activity alongside gaming and work. Gosh. Wow, they just had to take a dig at the majority of their player base there. I know that's true for myself. Beep beep. That sound. Is that the heavy machine base? Let's go check. Heavy machine base. Oh god. The heavy machine base continues to produce inscrutable noises. Right then, the sound of a confident footsteps accompanied by a familiar voice reach you.
Don't panic. The cognitive unit hasn't received any input commands for a while, so the machine's just running a system diagnostic.
It's that other mechanic. Betty, what are you doing here?
Betty? What are you doing here?
Have we met? How do you know me?
Uh-oh, I slipped up. Grace told me about you.
Grace told me about you.
I see. So you're the Iron Witch's apprentice,
Wow.
aren't you? Which is why you're keeping guard here. Why is the system diagnostic showing such a strong likelihood of startup? Could it be?
As she's saying that, the young mechanic you crossed paths with before strides up to the machine base. No, don't get too close. Grace said it'd be dangerous for outsiders to get too close.
Hold on, Betty. Grace said it'd be dangerous for outsiders to get too close.
Outsiders? Pfft, I'm an expert technician.
Alright.
Her machines usually have a soft reset button placed at the back. If I'm able to get there, I can...
I bet Grace is gonna walk in right now and be like super pissed with us. Oh. Okay, did that work?
Oh, no need to be so paranoid, you scrap heap. I am here to save you.
Once she draws close enough, Betty suddenly dodges and darts to the rear panel of the mech, slapping a button hard.
I knew it. There was a repeat air loop during the self-diagnostic. Onboard memory was getting sapped, so a soft reboot did the trick. It's all 'cause of her. Insisting on the stupid logic core is what has caused the problem.
Did Grace do something wrong? Logic core, what's wrong with it?
Logic core? What's wrong with it?
The logic core is a precious technological breakthrough that grants mechanical creations the ability to have independent consciousness, potentially even enlightening a machine enough to pass the forbidden fruit test and be truly endowed the soul of an individual.
Okay, so we kind of learned a little bit about this in the case of the missing Bangbu too, in Ching's agent story. So it seems like all the like AI machines in this world in Zenless Zone Zero have like a logic core, and that's basically like the machine's soul. Like that's where all their personality, their memories, and all their functions kind of stem from.
However, this kind of technology is not required for production tools like industrial machines.
But I think that's Bellabog's unique selling point, right? Is that they put those logic cores into their construction equipment.
I admit that the efficiency and work capacity of Bellabog's heavy machinery are superb, but the cost of production and maintenance is going to be out of this world. Unfortunately, buyers on the market love pursuing these unnecessary and uncontrollable gold-plated features, so the industries followed suit and started researching personality tools. Let me ask you, if you want to make an axe that chops wood faster, will you equip it with jet thrusters, AI systems, and a voice that yells at you, "Master, master," every time you poke it?
Okay, I don't know if I would have give it like a personality like that, like make it like like a lumberjack or a tin man personality, but having a jet thrusted wood chopper doesn't sound too bad, honestly. I don't know, I guess there's more efficient ways to cut wood though. A jet axe, so cool. I wouldn't mind it calling me master. Sounds like a little bit much. Actually, the mind calling it master sounds like it's kind of like hinting at what happened between her and Lycon, or like her and Corin in the Trust events too. I might actually say that. Let's just see if there's a funny response. I wouldn't mind it calling me master.
For real? It could call me master?
Would it please you if a plunger called you master?
Oh, Lord.
Listen up, apprentice. Tools are just tools. Their value lies in being easy to get, easy to use, and easy to replace. Use them while they're good, and chuck them out once they're broken. Personifying or putting them before humans is heresy. And that's exactly the type of person your teacher is. She's mastered new applications for personified operating systems, and in doing so, has grown contemptuous of humanity. She's just a weirdo obsessed with tools who gets things backwards.
Betty speaks with emotion and slaps the heavy machine base beside her with a loud clang.
Huh? How is it moving again? Hang on. Stop right now. I was being careless just now, not hostile.
I think he got his feelings hurt. Oh, man.
Ah! Abort startup.
Uh-oh. A familiar voice stops the heavy machine base, causing it to return to standby mode. Oh god, she has her hand on her hip, guys.
Huh.
Oh.
That was a close one, but luckily I caught it. You, didn't I say not to provoke this kid? Betty, what are you doing here?
Yeah, nothing. Just here to inform you. Three Gates Corp has officially recognized my company's application for tech cooperation. And, well, only one of us will be granted resource support on the evaluation day. Be forewarned, Grace.
Okay, alright. She's getting a little bit catty here, a little competitive.
I see. Well, thanks so much for passing on the message. If there's nothing else, I'll keep tweaking my little problem child, okay?
Well, I guess I don't blame her, she was roommates with her, and then, Grace just kind of, totally blew her off.
Oh, yeah. And as for you, thanks for your support today. I'll give you a call when I need a hand next time. You can head off now.
Having said that, Grace quickly walks over to the heavy machine base without looking back and focuses on her debugging work.
See that? Something might have happened just now, but she clearly cared more about the machine than her own apprentice. That's the cold iron witch I know. But it's fine. I'll soon let her know to never take people lightly.
Oh. Damn. Nobody seemed to notice the sound coming out of the phone in Betty's pocket. External data download complete. Oh god, is she stealing data or something? Crap. Fairy? Yeah, that's also a nod to Fairy. Like, Fairy does always call us Master. But it seems like a running joke in like a lot of the stories. Like, I don't know if you did Lycon's agent story, but he also has a segment where he's like, "Can I call you Master?" while we're pretending to be employees of the noodle shop. And then also Corin in her trust events also, like, there's a segment with Corin where it's like, try calling, like, you're trying to teach her how to be a better maid, and you could tell her, like, try calling me Master or whatever. Alright, here we go. Let's head back to Wise and talk about what happened today. Here's our debriefing. Looks like we're at the end of Act 2, so it looks like this is moving pretty quickly. Alright, so let's head back towards the HDD. And let's see what Wise has to say about all this. He ditched us while we were guarding the machine. Or looking after the machine. While we were babysitting, I should say. Welcome back, Bill. You seem to have something to say. Did anything happen? Tell your sibling what happened. So, Betty and Grace had an argument over their differing views on machines. It's a shame I wasn't there to witness it. According to Grace, she might have contacted us again before the press conference. That should be the last contact unless something unexpected crops up. After that, we can settle the commission fees. I have to admit, I'm itching to know more. We should definitely dig into Grace's past where the opportunity comes knocking. I'll keep an eye on the group chat. While we wait for Grace's message, you can get back to your daily tasks. Thanks for your hard work. Take a break. Alright, so I actually like the pacing of this one so far. Like, unlike Kaleda's, which had that, like, hollow exploration in Act 2, like, this one's moving along at a good pace. Like, it didn't feel too tedious, you know? I know there was a little bit of, like, you know, doing the whole calibration thing, but that didn't take long at all. Like, that wasn't annoying or anything. So I'm actually liking the pace of this. I'm guessing we're gonna get more hollow exploration or, like, a big battle or hype cutscene in Act 3, because it seems like that's how they tend to structure these. Alright, so we got Part 3 coming up, and they recommend Electric, so I'm guessing they're gonna give us a trial Grace, and we could probably use, like, maybe Anton and Ambi or something. Alright, here we go, Part 3 of the Iron Witch. Looks like we're going straight into immersive. It didn't let us pick characters. One day, after you helped Grace adjust the machines, you unexpectedly see a familiar figure on 6th Street. It's Grace's competitor, Betty Brenda. What's she doing here? You need to share this news with your sibling. We're just, like, spying like a stalker. Wise. Huh? What's Betty doing here? Fairy. Street CCTV images retrieved. She appeared to be talking to an officer, and judging by her body language, 1. They were engaged in a heated discussion, 2. They were quietly arguing. Suggestion. To better complete Grace Howard's commission, Master should learn more about this conversation. What do you suggest I go over? Fairy, what's your goal here? I just really want to know. AI has a right to gossip too. Oh my gosh. I'm with Fairy on this one. Go listen in, Belle. She thinks you're Grace's apprentice anyway, so there won't be any trouble. Are you sure, dude? Okay, I need to know what's happening, even if it's just for the sake of gossiping with my sibling. Good point. Let's go. Alright, let's see what this gossip is all about. She's talking to public security. Sorry, madam, I can't allow you to do this. Your request is against the safety regulations of the Hollow. Let's take a quick pic of them. She's like looking straight at us. Oh. Alright, I just like taking pictures in this game. Let's go. Okay, let's see what they're talking about for real. I can make sure the meeting point is safe. How many times do I have to repeat this? Are you Grace's apprentice? What are you doing here? One sec. Betty whispers something to the officer again and then turns around. So, what brings you here? Does the Iron Witch have a message for me? I'm just passing by. I just want to say hi. You got way better manners than your master. Fine, there's actually no better time for you to be here than now. I happen to have a message for your master. He's already lost this bid. What? I've completed my research and already submitted the results of 3 gates for review. We'll soon hold a presentation to demonstrate my results. I'm the first to hit the target. Go back and tell your master she's welcome to attend the presentation. I'll post the address on the Knock Knock business channel. Please make sure she checks it. Our long-time rivalry is finally coming to an end. Don't let your master run away from the ending. Please tell her what I said. See you soon. Alright, she's being a little biatch now. Betty turns and leaves as soon as she finishes speaking. Alright. Okay, Betty. Let's see. We are not gonna let you beat Grace, dude. Let's go. Go back to the store and talk to Wise about what you just learned. Let's do that. Boom. Okay, where are you, Wise? Belle, you're finally back. Here, have some water and tell me everything you know. Let me tell you what happened. You won't believe this. You share Betty's messages with your family. That's unexpected. Not only did Betty complete the technical research early, she's also inviting her rival to the presentation. Awesome. I can't wait to see them bite each other's head off. Fairy, please don't speak like those netizens on internet. And Belle, we should text Grace and tell her about it right away. Alright. Oh, we should beat us to the punch. Oh, there we go. Grace, are you in? I'm not here. How are you replying to me then? Quit fiddling around with those children of yours. We've got some key intel for you. Okay, out of context, that text message sounds really wrong, honestly. Betty wants to challenge you. She said she's achieved a technical milestone. She bragged about how she's gonna win the bid, and she's put together a meet and greet with the 3 Gates reps. She has Belle to get you to attend too. The address is in the Knock Knock business channel. Check out the news about tech cooperation. I'm guessing is what that says. Hang on, let me see. It's somewhat strange. What's that? The address for this meet and greet, it's inside a hollow. Huh? Inside a hollow? Yeah, Companion Hollow off the Lemnian Hollow. It's an old construction site. I'm guessing Betty's technical milestone has to do with that modded Guardian mech of hers. Maybe she's meeting those reps inside the hollow to give a demonstration of its power? One of 3 departments from the 3 Gates Corp is military. If their tech cooperation is based around military tech, that makes sense. Want to go to the meet and greet, Grace? It's up to you. Yeah, let's go take a look. It'll be a big loss for Belobog to miss out on this bid. Knowing your enemy isn't always the worst thing. Besides, we can check out this new tech in action. Can I count on you for 2 for navigation? Let me know when you're ready. I'm ready whenever. Alright, let's get going. Time for some action. So we got Witch's Trial in the Old Town District. Let's plug into the HDD and get on with it. Alright, now we get to pick our characters. There we go. Okay, so I recommended electricity. And let's go ahead and deploy. Here we go. Hopefully that's not a slog. Ching is great for that. I bet. I'm jealous that you got her. Betty's a great side character. Actually, she has some personality, you know? Oh. Following Fairy's navigation, everyone is finally brought back to Betty's location. Beside her stands the modded Guardian Mark II tactical mech.
You're too slow, Iron Witch.
Wow. Okay, I think her real personality's coming out now.
Betty! I'm already warmed up. Introducing the new tactical mech, upgraded for CoreLogic OS, Witch Hunter Alpha. Come on, demonstrate your might to our guests. Commence offensive maneuvers at 6 o'clock and 9 o'clock.
Following orders.
Oh.
What?
Witch Hunter Alpha is its name? Oh my gosh. I guess she designed it specifically to hunt down Grace and defeat Grace. The mech responds in clear human voice and instantly performs a complex array of tactical motions. Is it AI enabled? It seems similar to what that mech Grace was debugging.
Is it AI enabled?
Oh, what's wrong, Grace? Hard to believe the personality OS you were so proud of has been replicated by someone like me. A cheaper, more productive, and easier to deploy modular personality OS. The maintenance costs are half what you pay. There are none of the whole stability or personality disorder risks you fretted about. Didn't the market applaud your tech patents? They'd always say only someone who loves tech as much as Grace could achieve this.
Wow.
The cold and withdrawn Iron Witch, a weirdo who treats machines like people. This black magic you've been researching for so long, cracked just like that by me.
Alright, I'm liking the rivalry more and more.
Ooh.
With a roaring hum, the mech completes its tactical maneuvers before returning to Betty's side.
Task complete. I suggest switching to auto defense mode. Is that okay, Master?
Go ahead.
Its intelligence system is crude, but I like its gumption. Approximately 1/1,000th as professional
Wow.
as me.
Enough, Fairy. Don't add fuel to the fire. Belle, how is Grace doing?
Grace, are you okay? I don't think it's as powerful as the machine you've trained. Alright, let's encourage her.
I doubt it's as powerful as the machine you trained.
Yeah, let's get her pumped up.
That voice
Uh-oh. Did she recognize it or something?
is so
Oh, my.
lovely.
Wow, of course she's swooning for the machine. Oh, Lord.
She gave in so easily. But somehow, I'm not surprised at all.
Oh, Lord, Grace.
It responded to the voice command and executed the instructions without any redundant movements, and the steering mechanism's brake nozzle is gorgeous. It only listed one default command when recommending actions,
God, such a geek.
and still so immature. I
Oh,
love it.
Lord.
Oh, enjoying it? Why are you admiring your rival's work?
This kid looks really good.
My gosh. Jesus, another line taken out of context just sounds terrible. You can't agree with your rival like that. Grace, don't shoot yourself in the foot.
Grace, don't put your foot in your mouth. It's your rival's mech.
Yes, I don't like it yet.
Wow. After all that, like that's a little bit too little too late, Grace.
You claim to have replicated
Oh.
Bellabog Industries' patent,
Okay.
but I won't buy it just like that.
Alright.
I'll believe it when I see this kid show us a little more.
There we go. Okay. It seems like she's snapping out of it.
Show it to me. Right here, right now. Best if you let me pick it apart myself so I can see better.
There you go. Now she's turning back into the Iron Witch.
This is getting weirder and weirder.
Why would I let my rival disassemble my work? But, well, you do have a point. I'll have Witch Hunter Alpha accompany you to demonstrate the difference in technological achievement. I've uploaded the coordinates of Three Gates' meeting place to Witch Hunter Alpha's memory. Enjoy its company and appreciate its skills along the way.
Really? Thanks. But this doesn't mean I concede.
I'm starting to worry she might side with the enemy.
Oh, Lord. Okay, here we go.
This is the meeting point Betty mentioned. I didn't expect this kind of company. Prepare for combat. Let's go.
Alright, let's do it. Okay, hopefully this team isn't too bad. Here we go. I'm not feeling too confident about it because I don't usually use Anton. But usually the story stuff isn't too bad, so maybe I'm worrying for nothing. Here we go. Let's go. Man, I need to get some energy for him so I could change his stance. Okay, if I'm being honest here, guys, I actually don't know the meta and mechanics in ZZZ as well as I do in Genshin. Like, I kind of just, like...
Copy that.
I kind of just focus on player skill when I'm playing in ZZZ, if that makes sense. And then try to build up my characters as much as possible. But I actually don't pay that close attention to, like, the gauges and the anomalies and all that, even though I know I should. Especially if I want to tackle harder challenges, but honestly, I like, most of the time I don't. If I'm being real here. Alright, let's get an ult up here.
Oh, this little one is so cute. I'll just explode.
Oh. I love how in ZZZ all of the characters have ult animations. Like, even the A rankers do, you know? Unlike Genshin, where only the 5 stars and Barbara do, you know? There we go. Okay, he doesn't have any energy.
Ready?
Feel the heat!
Okay, not too bad. So far. That was just like a regular encounter, right? Like, that wasn't even like a boss or anything, or like a mini boss.
I hope nothing happens when the Three Gates reps arrive.
The Witch Hunters show. Betty proudly showcases her masterpiece. Following her command, an enhanced mech named Witch Hunter Alpha dutifully takes its position, guarding Grace. Is it really that reliable? Warn Betty about the enemies in the hollow. Upon hearing your warning, the proud mechanic bursts into laughter. These small-time ethereals are no match for my almighty Witch Hunter Alpha. It's true that there's not even a single scratch on the mecha's robust armor. How will you demonstrate its power? Betty points to a specific location. This is where I'm scheduled to meet with the people from Three Gates Corp. I'll allow Witch Hunter Alpha to accompany you there. Betty is smiling confidently. Begin the escort service. Alright, let's escort.
Alright, Witch Hunter Alpha, enable escort mode. Take out the ethereals up ahead
Oh
first.
crap, there's a whole bunch of them. Alright, is he just gonna blast them all?
Suppressing with force.
Boom. Wow, I just wipe them all out. Alright, but there's like one big one left. Oh, he has to like fire even more at it. Bam.
No valid targets remaining.
Okay, this guy's like the Terminator.
That was fast and so accurate.
Don't praise your rival.
Grace just can't help herself.
Oh, I am just getting started.
Alright. Alright, can we interact with the thing or no? Okay, no. Let's drop into that fissure. And now we're on this side. I hate when it zooms in too much like that. Alright, here we go.
Warning. Units with high ether activity detected ahead. They are likely strong enemies. A direct confrontation is not suggested.
Hey, what do you suggest?
Scanning for a suitable detour.
High-risk ethereals locked. Commencing annihilation.
It just sped off.
Wow. You know, I wish there was, I know they're never gonna do, or maybe they will in the future, I don't know. Maybe I should never say never.
Incredible!
But
Such a powerful hit!
I kinda wish that there was like mech piloting in this game of some kind, you know? Because I think HI3 has a little bit of that, if I'm remembering correctly. That, oh, it's the, yeah, because they have like the Valkyrie suits, yeah. Alright, escort service. Witch Hunter Alpha suddenly speaks with a smooth, synthesized mechanical voice, seeking your evaluation on whether its actions align with the escort requirements. Please provide corrective instructions if there are any violations. Don't worry, you've done a great job. Punch the enemies harder next time.
Feedback saved to data table.
Alright. Let's just like be
Detour
mean to this
route
thing.
Cancelled.
Or not mean, but like, let's be like hard on it, like a hard coach.
Warning. The area ahead contains many unfinished buildings. The path forward is blocked. Strategy modification is required.
Okay, right after this, I bet he's just gonna blow everything up.
Scanning for a suitable detour.
And then he just breaks all the walls. Yep.
Is it trying to force its way through?
There we go.
Now, that's surprising.
Into the fissure. Hey,
Can
Hutel!
everybody hear me? I've decided to give you a special demonstration of the long-range firepower of Witch Hunter Alpha. The personalized operating system I built is more precise than your version, Grace. You can command it effortlessly. Witch Hunter Alpha, destroy hostile units ahead! Open fire!
Target locked. Awaiting orders.
Oh crap.
Catapult. Guided missile launched.
Oh!
Huh? It missed.
Oh god.
No.
Oh, it's like a, yeah, it's locking on.
So you could tell. Right? Now, correct. It can identify the best target
Wow.
to strike.
Okay. Damn.
Interesting.
Relying on Witch Hunter Alpha's superior firepower, mobility, and response speed, the group soon arrives at the location Betty has provided.
We're here. Good timing. The 3 Gates reps and public security will arrive shortly. How about it, Grace? Willing to admit defeat?
I'm willing to admit this kid is indeed a superior mech, with strong firepower, good mobility, and responsive controls. A weapon well suited for mass production. When I first encountered it a few days back, it didn't have the personality OS installed. I never expected our patent to be reverse engineered to such an extent in such little time.
I finally got to see the day that Grace admits defeat.
Oh my god.
Not just yet. I have a question to ask you first.
Ask away.
It's not a question for you. It's for the kid.
Oh.
What?
Grace approaches Witch Hunter Alpha, now in defense mode, and when its targeting systems illuminate her, she says,
Witch Hunter Alpha, how high should the driver's seat be set?
I have neither a cockpit nor a seat. Your question does not make any sense.
she's trying to see if there's like a way to confuse its system or something, like a flaw in its logic or something.
What if you were to suggest a seat height? What would it be?
Nothing over 140 centimeters.
After listening to Witch Hunter Alpha's response, Grace's expression suddenly grows serious. She quickly leaves the mech, deliberately bypassing the targeting system's dead zone.
Seat height? What kind of question is that?
Betty, shut down Witch Hunter Alpha
Uh-oh.
right now, or uninstall the
Why?
personality OS. We need to take it out of the holo ASAP.
What nonsense.
I have no idea how you've gotten your hands on it, but I'm certain your personality OS is plagiarized from the data frame I've deployed in our prototype.
Oh, hey, no need for such ugly accusations. Resorting to this all because you can't admit failure? Just because you asked a useless question, you're now accusing me of plagiarism?
140 centimeters.
Oh, okay.
That was Coletta's height back then.
Ah, God. I was like, what is she getting at here with the seat height and everything? God, I didn't like connect that to you. I was now it makes perfect sense.
Huh?
The former president of Bellabog Industries, Coletta's father, and my mentor, Horse. When he finalized his prototype, he calibrated a specific seat height so that his daughter could pilot it from the get-go. That height was directly embedded into the logic core.
Okay, I know I've said this a million times, guys. I'm gonna keep saying it in hopes that like it'll just be picked up in like the in the algorithm of the internet and get to Hoyoverse. But I wish that Coletta could pilot the prototype, honestly, or pilot a mech of some kind and do like like a special ult or something like that. I think that'd be badass, honestly.
On the way here, I realized Witch Hunter Alpha's thinking patterns were similar to those of our kids. I was suspicious if you'd used the same data framework. The answer to this question has finally convinced me. Only our prototype, a Bellabog Industries mech, could know this by default, because my sweet pea gets mad if the seat is set too high.
How did... You and your venomous slander! That's just a coincidence!
You know deep in your heart it's not. Listen to me, buddy. The logic core data from the prototype hasn't had comprehensive troubleshooting yet. There's still lots of corrupted data that needs stripping away. Using a copied framework means it's also contaminated with corrupted data, and we've already been inside the hollow for over 2 hours. This kid is at risk of losing control at any second.
Why would... No way, you're lying. I won't be tricked.
Really? Still not giving up. Fine. Here's another task for Witch Hunter Alpha then.
Oh.
Translate this. Red, green, red, red, green.
Red? Green? Now what are you up to?
This is the box and bucket sequence that we did.
Box, bucket, box, box, bucket.
Huh? How are you speaking in unison?
Because this is the cognitive command code I installed when I debugged my kid. Wake up, Betty. Turn off Witch Hunter Alpha
Oh my gosh.
right now.
So Betty stole the data while we were troubleshooting. Yeah, that's why we heard her phone downloading something. You can tell it's plagiarism because she's copied over all the errors, too.
You can tell it's plagiarized because she copied all the errors over too.
Warning. Hostile behavior detected. Initiating self-defense mode.
Sounds like we're gonna have to fight it.
I know you're just bluffing. Go, Witch Hunter Alpha. Get rid of this trickster witch.
Oh, crap. The short frame of the tactical mech moves, holding high its heavy cannon.
Oh, huh?
And targeting its own mechanic. Oh, crap.
Betty, watch out!
Hostile targets locked. Commencing pursuit.
Uh-oh. Targeting system chases non-existent enemies, and Witch Hunter Alpha plunges into the depths of the hollow.
Proxy, let's go after it!
Yes, let's do it. Let's rescue Betty, even though she's being a little biatch. Alright, here we go.
What's going on? Witch Hunter Alpha, stop!
Wow. It's gone buck wild now. On haywire.
It's lost control. After it!
Alright, let's go ahead and pursue the mech. I already forgot its name, honestly. Witch Hunter. That's what his name was. Alright. Oh, hold on. Gotta make sure we get the observation data. Even if it means pressuring up. Alright, scabbed infection. So enemies gain anomaly buildup res, but lose days res. Okay. Alright. Okay, what happens? Oh, these are like secret passages. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty common feature in the hollows. Doesn't look like there's anything at this dead end, so that's a dead end there. I don't want to go up in that thing until we explore these paths here and see if there's anything hidden. Okay, cool. So we got some loot. So that was worth exploring. Typical JRPG exploration, you know. Dead ends always have treasure. All right, here we go.
It's just a simple mistake, a little hiccup.
Eh?
That child is your heart and soul, right? Hurry up!
Not before we get the observation data. Sorry. That comes before, even before the mech children. All right, here we go. Oh crap! It's setting off all the bombs. Got some healing. What's this? A ghost? Eh? Boom. Oh crap. I think I'm getting. Oh yeah, I took damage from that. Crap. I should be like trying to take a path that won't. Oh crap. I did it anyway. I was gonna say a path that won't result in me getting hit by the blast, but I was standing right in front of it.
It's that guided missile.
Oh shoot.
Stopped?
Dude, can we step to the side or something? Oh.
I've updated the target for the guidance module. You're just a machine. You dare defy me? This is your... What? It dodged it?
Crap, I thought we were gonna take a direct hit for a second. Alright. Okay.
Witch Hunter Alpha, enough now! Do as I say! Stop!
Oh crap. Yeah, we're gonna have to fight it. Okay, I'm on PS5 too, Lite, so I maybe that's like a PS5 thing or something. Okay, I'm liking this music. Actually, I like almost all the songs in ZZZ. Like that compilation they did, like that DJ compilation thing they did. I was watching that earlier today, like just before I started the stream, and it was actually getting me really hyped listening to all the songs together in a medley like that.
Can't let the tankies.
Like I kind of want to make like a waiting room slide now that I'm streaming more regularly, and I kind of want to feature the song, like the compilation that they had. In the waiting room slide, you know, as the background music or something, because it's a really good mix. I don't know, I just like that kind of music, I guess. Ooh, okay, we need to get closer. I was like doing all that, she's like flipping in the air and not even hitting anything. There we go. Okay, you're supposed to like hold it down. He's kind of like a charge attack or like hold character, you know? While he has the energy, at least.
Roger.
Yeah. Get Ambi in here for a little bit. Boom. Okay. I kind of want to get them grouped up a little bit more. Is that possible? Come here, boy. Oh man, they're like all spread out. Oh well.
Commence demolition!
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Can't let the tank.
Oops.
Copy that.
I always forget that he's like close
here.
up. There we go. I don't forget, but like I forget to like close the distance because I always think the auto attack is gonna bring me closer. But you actually have to go do that manually. There we go. Okay. Out of energy. Oh.
Stand still.
Can't stop me.
Okay, I feel kind of stupid, but I didn't realize this thing is actually like a concrete mixer or something until now. Like seeing that thing spin on it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's like a concrete mixer or something.
Have a couple more.
Boom. Okay, this guy has kind of a lot of HP.
Roger.
That, or I'm just not like trying hard enough.
Please.
Okay, let's get Iton's ult in here for a change.
Together now.
Have I seen the Caesar salad trailer? Caesar salad trailer. Is that the most recent one, Light? The one where they take the shower at the end, or is that different? Or is that one, the one I think the one I'm talking about is the Sons of Caledon trailer. So what's the Caesar salad trailer? Okay, so they do cut off on PC too.
No! Why won't you... Don't lose your head. Just get after it.
I can't wait to go to the Outer Ring and find out more about the Sons of Caledon. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can stop this runaway mech.
Warning. Increase in engine output detected.
Okay. Oh.
Very well then. You forced my hand. Now, set the explosives along its current trajectory.
Go
Go down! It's still moving.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to, yeah.
Why?
I think we're gonna fight it directly. Yeah, let's restore all our HP. Boom. Gentle Miss, soothe the squad's bumps and bruises. Alright. And I got all the observation data, so there's no need to dilly-dally. Let's go. Yep, critical stage. I think this is the final battle, I think. Seems like there's the boss fight here. Let's go. Okay.
Warning. Fire control system and onboard weapons have been damaged. Entering attack mode.
The target's hull has been damaged. Ether activity is steadily increasing.
That's no good. We're not doing enough damage to stop it.
Oh gosh, how could this happen?
Dude, you messed up, Betty.
Betty, what now? Any contingency strategies?
Yeah, Betty. What do you suggest now?
You're asking me?
Oh my god, you're the one who said you were acting like an evil genius a while ago. Come on.
Of course I'm asking you. You're that child's mechanic.
It's like replace mechanic with parent or like mommy or something, right?
You know it inside and out. Think about how to solve this problem.
The logic core is already corrupted. I can't command it.
Pull yourself together. Now's not the time to be pessimistic.
Careful! That mech's attacks are growing in intensity.
Are there any software vulnerabilities we can exploit? Any hardware damage? Contingency protocols? Module defects? Think! Quick!
Run.
Oh god.
What's that?
Run! Just run! I admit it. I plagiarized your data framework.
Dude.
I just built a simulation layer over the top of the base structure.
Come on, Betty.
I don't know how to deal with this situation.
Come on, Betty.
Let's run. Our weapons aren't enough to deal with it, and it will only get more dangerous as it corrupts.
So, what about your mission, then? What about the 3 gates reps?
Yeah.
I'll explain things to them and let this crazy piece of metal fend for itself.
Lord.
And we can still call up the HIA to come take care of it.
Wow, Betty, you made a real mess here.
What kind of joke is that?
Okay, I think that was like my favorite line of Grace so far, because actually she's like kind of shining through, right? Like as a person here, like instead of just being like a crazy genius machine mommy.
Ah!
That's the first time I've ever heard Grace roar. I've shaken to my core with fear.
I'm shaken to my core. Hope nobody noticed.
Why can't we run away? Anyone with common sense would do the same. We're facing an experimental weapon that's out of control, and our only control tool is broken. That's it. Let's leave things up to public security or the HIA.
Dude,
it's
Betty.
totally reasonable.
Gotta be responsible for your own problems that you caused.
I know what you're thinking. You just won't give up on that mech. You want to save it like it's a person, but this obsession with machinery is fanaticism. Why are you making me stay with you?
Teach you how to be a better machine mommy.
Enough with all your nonsense. Leaving problems behind for someone else to handle. You're just shirking your obligations.
Damn, tell her, Grace.
You're that child's mechanic. It's your responsibility to deal with it.
It's seriously, it's like just replace mechanic with mommy here.
Run away? Have you thought about how many other people would be risking their lives because you neglected your duty?
Oh man. Betty's shrewd expression gradually collapses beneath the anger of Grace's rebuke. It takes her a few seconds to squeeze out a stifled cry and answer.
I don't know what to do.
It's basically calling her like a bad parent, you know?
Hand over the control panel.
Alright, here we go.
Huh? What are you gonna do?
Take back control.
Yeah.
Take back control of the logic core while it's being corrupted by ether? How?
Tough love.
You said that you only built
Oh.
an emulated control layer, right? If the central control system and mech command are carried through the emulated control layer instead of direct authorization from the logic core, then there's still a chance.
Mind if I send my UID in the chat? No, go ahead, Light. Go ahead, I don't mind at all. You guys are welcome to share your UIDs if you want to connect in-game. And I'll add you too, once I have the chance.
But that'll be almost impossible unless some magic happens.
Well, let's make the magic happen.
Frosty Cold Iron Witch.
Ooh.
Huh?
Isn't that the name you've been mocking me with?
Okay.
If you need some magic, don't you need a witch on your side?
There we go, there's the witch. Okay, that's my favorite witch right there. There we go. Boom. Alright, I kind of like how Grace kind of came out a little more human when she was angry, you know?
Can't let the tankies do up front.
Because like what I mentioned earlier,
Confirmed.
like about how it kind of seems like
Initial impulse.
Grace and even Anton to an extent are just kind of like caricatures, you know? Like it was
Can't
nice to
stop
see
me.
her react more normally, like more humanly, I guess, than just be like a, you know, an eccentric genius machine
Max
mommy.
potential energy.
I don't know. Personally, that's just my preference. Like I like to see, like I don't mind the tropes and the archetypes and everything.
Stand still.
And the gimmicks, but every now, like I like for character development, like I like to see them act a little bit, like I like to see the human side of the characters, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
every now and then, you know? At least. Alright, here we go. Like, I get it would be boring if everyone just acted like a normal human all the time, but I feel like like I said, they just become caricatures if they just keep playing on the gimmicks nonstop. Or the tropes, you know? Alright, let's get the ult up.
This little one is so cute! I'll just explode! Huh? Yeah.
I love their lines, too. Actually, sometime, I haven't even checked out what the Japanese and Korean and Chinese lines are like yet, so one day I have to check that out.
Locked on
It's just
target.
fun, seeing what the difference is, you know? Because sometimes the actors for different languages, like, they play the characters so differently sometimes. Like in Genshin, if you've ever heard Yenfei's voice actresses, like, they all kind of have their own thing. Like, in English, she sounds, like, really young and like, chipper, you know, like, boom, boom, and all that stuff. And then, like, in Japanese, it's like, she's, like, really, like, kind of serious and sultry sounding. It's kind of funny.
Evade now. Ready?
Oh. Speaking of which,
Be gone.
question for the chat: do any of you guys have preferences as far as the language, the audio language that you guys play Hoyo games in? Just curious. I'm not judging anyone. I'm not one of those people who like judges people based on if they like, you know, sub or dub or whatever. So I'm just curious what other people's preferences are. All right, let's get Anton drilling here.
Straight to the Earth's core!
Oh, and this guy has a lot of HP, dude.
Ooh, almost.
Alright, maybe it's because I'm using underdeveloped characters like my Anton.
Bring it on!
There we go, finally. Oh god, here we go. I think this is the mech. Oh god. Don't smash me, please. There we go. Come on, Ambi.
I'm here.
Okay. Oh, no. Okay, let's see if we could build up some electric on this guy. Get the anomaly going. Stun or whatever. Or shocked or whatever it's
Your
called.
shift is over!
There we
Locked
go,
on
come on.
target.
Come on. Alright. Let's get the ult in.
Commence demolition!
Oh! Okay, he's shocked. Okay. There we go. Okay, actually Anton's not doing that badly, even though I don't have him like fully developed. I just have to use him correctly. Like, remember to do his hold attack when I have the stance engaged. Oh. Oh. Okay, got him. Oh, here we go. Cutscene.
Its main control system's damaged. Now's the time.
Damn.
Betty,
Oh,
give me the
Lord.
control panel. What?
Those physics.
Cut autonomous order percentage. Switch permissions to G44. Ceasefire control radar module. Change power distribution to manual. Restart energy pump. Too slow. Its logic core is out of control. We won't make it. Is the soft reboot button in the middle of its frame?
Oh.
Yeah. Wait.
You're gonna run right up to it and press it?
Reboot?
Alright, here we go.
Are you out of your mind?
I still can disable weapons.
It's done.
Of course you had to have like a hype cutscene.
Huh?
Oh. God, I love the animation in this game. Oh. Nice. Oh. Like hitting him with like an EMP grenade or something.
Right here.
Oh, what the? What is that? Oh crap. Point blank headshot. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
What? Alright, what actually happened here? We probably saved her last minute or something, I'm guessing, right? They didn't want to do that to Grace.
What?
Oh, there we go. They just show her like her bloody headless corpse. Just kidding. Oh, shoe came off. Oh, okay, that one's for like the foot boys out there. One barefoot.
What a good kid. Welcome back.
The footmen out there had to freeze frame that one. Alright, cool. Nice. Okay, I'm glad we at least got a cutscene, unlike in Kaleda's agent story. Okay, nice. How are we gonna wrap this up? After a short while, PubSec forces work together with weapon experts from Defense Force and dispose of Witch Hunter Alpha.
Yikes! I never expected those PubSec agents to come so fast. I didn't get a chance to appreciate that kid's insulation coat as much as I would have liked.
Okay, I know my head's kind of in the gutter again, but that sentence, guys, come on. Never expected them to come so fast. Well, with a cutscene like that, how could they not? No, I'm just kidding.
What a texture.
Oh, Lord.
Despite all the battle damage.
Oh, gosh. Grace, you're awesome. You really are a witch. You really did it. I kind of... Okay, my normal thing would be, Grace, you're awesome, but I want to hear her say you really are a witch.
You worked some real magic. You really are a witch.
Looks like Grace isn't a machine maniac with the screw loose. Her wealth of professional expertise just shows in unconventional ways.
Yeah.
Hey, that was rude. Do you think it's easy being a corporate technician like me?
Oh, man.
Especially considering how young I am. As an apology, I'll let you give me this cute little thing to pet.
Gosh.
Research for a few days.
We'll never hand Eos to you. Go on, Eos. She won't hurt you. Alright, let's let her pet it.
Here's your reward. Go on, Eos.
Oh,
she
man.
won't hurt you.
Oh, poor Eos. As everyone calms down, the 3 Gate Corpses reps pass by with a crestfallen-looking young girl.
Betty. Betty Brenda!
If you want to laugh at me, be my guest. I've got nothing to say.
Dude.
Great job constructing that emulated control layer.
You didn't have to steal our data, though.
Huh?
That was messed up.
The voice print conversion command was so good I almost got fooled. Even though the incomplete data framework caused lots of operational errors and low efficiency, there's still lots of room for improvement. If you're interested in Personality OS research, I can give you some sample data from our prototype. Of course, you'll have to wait until your suspension is over and you've regained your mechanics license.
I lost. Completely, thoroughly. Good luck with your technical collaboration, Grace Howard.
The young mechanic follows the marching units out of the hollow once more, and for just a second, her back seems to be just a little bit straighter. You're still willing to give her sample data? What a gentle witch. Let's just keep calling her a witch.
What a gentle witch.
Proxy, have you heard of horsepower as a unit of measurement?
Mm-hmm.
It indicates how many horses would be required for an equivalent output of force.
Hey, where are you going with this, Grace?
Industrial machinery usually has a horsepower of several hundred or several thousand. Don't you think this is a real boon for horses? Because these machines end up saving hundreds of them from the pain of manual labor. People are just the same. An industrial machine can save dozens of engineer teams from hollow-related danger, and a tactical mech can save several combat squads from having to face ethereals.
Not to derail the conversation here, but it's kind of interesting how this kind of relates a little bit to real life, you know, with what we're experiencing with AI. The only thing I have to say is that in our world, it kind of sucks that AI is taking over more, like, you know, less physically demanding jobs, let's just put it that way, and it's being applied towards the jobs that people actually want in some ways. I'm not going to get too specific, but yeah.
And me? Actually, I can't say that I simply love machinery. All I'm infatuated with is the prospect of saving humans from getting ruined inside the hollows and sparing their families all the suffering and grief.
Yeah, like, I feel like, if anything, if we're going to apply to AI anything, if we're going to prioritize what we apply it to, it should be applied to, you know, what they're doing, like back-breaking labor first before we try to take, you know, the cushy and creative jobs that people wouldn't mind doing, you know?
I may have destroyed many times the machines that my peers, indirectly or otherwise, have.
Although I know there are a lot of people who also like, you know, working trades and working with their hands and stuff too, so.
So that's really why I'm a witch, you know? Even if it makes me cry out in sorrow, I still have to send these kids out there to face fatal threats. But if there were more witches like me in New Eridu's future, just a few more people willing to care for these machines and shed tears for their sacrifices, well, maybe these kids would be more willing to forgive us for what we expect of them.
Grace takes the heavy machine base back with her for checkup and repairs. Now we finally wrapped up Grace's commission. I should take Eos back to shop and take a break. Let's do it. Alright, so it looks like we're wrapping this up. Let's head back to random play. I'm guessing we'll have a debrief with Wise. Where is he? Where are you, bro? There he is. Commission is complete. It's completed successfully. You've done great, Belle. You too. We don't often get to see such a cool side of Grace. Turns out Frosty Cold Iron Witch isn't a degrading nickname, but an honorable title. Also, no one gets injured in the end. That's a relief. Indeed. Belle, I'm curious about what you think. Do tools just be tools? Can we get attached to them? We're nice to them so that it'll be easier for us to give up on them later. Does that make us kind or heartless? I agree with Grace. I agree with Betty. I don't know either. That's a good question. I know there's like usually no like real consequences for these choices, but I'm just wondering like really for myself, like what do I agree with? Nice to them so it'll be easier to give up on later. Agree with Betty. You know, let's just agree with Grace. Let's just see. Really? I kinda had a hunch you would think that way. Anyway, this commission has finally come to an end smoothly. Let's get some rest and get back to our routine. Take a break. Leave the story. Alright, so we got the Iron Witch trophy. And it looks like that concludes Agent Story, the Iron Witch. First of all, I want to say thanks so much for joining me. If you like this video, please leave me a like. And if you want to see the rest of the Agent Stories and the rest of my gameplay of ZZZ, please subscribe. So here are my thoughts on this Agent Story, the Iron Witch, for Grace. After doing Kaleda's, I think it was I really needed this after doing Kaleda's. Like, this was a huge improvement. The pacing is really nice, first of all. Like, they don't drag too much in the first and second acts. Even in the third act, like, it moves pretty nicely, even though you kind of have to, like, slog through the, I shouldn't even say slog. You have to like do some hollow exploration. It kind of moves at a nice pace. There's enough action, and we got that hype cutscene as well. And then, just as I was saying, I know I already said this like 3 or 4 times, but I like that we got some human characterization for Grace. Like, we got some humanization. Not that she's not human, but I mean, like, you know, other than just being like an eccentric machine genius, we got to see like a little bit more of a human side of her, even if it only came out a little bit when she was angry. So I feel like that's the whole point of an Agent Story. Like, you should get to know the character better and see a side of them that you haven't seen before. So yeah, overall, great Agent Story. If you're watching the VOD, that's about it. Like I said, again, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.